Hello, welcome back. Unit 6 is about small moments. So, small moments are really helping students focus in on an important part of the story. Oftentimes, we see kindergarten students starting with they want to write about they went to the fair and it starts with breakfast and it goes on all, and then I did this and they've written 17 pages and they haven't gotten to the fair yet. So, we really want to make sure that they understand how to zero in on the most important parts. This is something that's not all students are really capable of doing. We're still working on narrative text. So, even if your students don't master small moments, they are exposed to it and they'll get to see it again next year. So, this unit is same thing. We're going to be zeroing in on personal narratives, going back to unit 2 on writing kind of something that's from their own experience. No changes here. We're going to go through all of those routines again. Our mentor text for this, Shortcuts, is a great one. We've used the book before. We used Big Mamas, and now Big Mamas is about a whole summer they spent there, and then by Donald Cruz, and then Shortcuts is just about this time. This train, my class loved this book. This train scares them. And so it's a great example of telling a big story with Big Mama and then Shortcut about zeroing in. Again, we're going to go ahead and make sure we update our writing goals chart, and let's get right to the lessons here. So for this one, again, we're going to really be working on just telling things in sequential order, but really focusing in on a slice of a story versus the entire thing. So you'll be modeling that with your classroom and making sure that they know what the most important part is. Let's go ahead and bring that in. Prior to using this particular unit, you'll want to send home a letter for them to use for their idea folder. So you'll find that in the rubric section. There's a parent letter that you'll send home that will allow you to get started on the idea folder. So this is an example of mine. You just put pictures there that are going to help inspire your students. Okay, so that's the idea folder. You want to make sure you have that. We're also going to be talking about focusing in on the details and what's the most important part versus telling all about. We also make sure we add our feelings and really zero in on that particular moment with adding the feelings. See if there's anything else particular I need to show you. Again, stretching out one word, a simple word, and then a multi-syllable word. So make sure that those are things that we bring back again and again so students can practice those. We do know that when a student is really working on one skill, sometimes the other skills take a backstage. So we want to make sure we continue to bring those back in. So spelling strategies, again, this is something you should be doing in your core instruction. But we also want to make sure that we have it here in our writing units. And then also writing with our senses. That's another part of this lesson as well. And then, again, they'll select one piece to make it better. And the rest of those pieces will go home with the student so that they can share that with their family. And our final day is a celebration. Have fun with this unit.